5 regrets retirees have. So this is a YouTube channel, My Retired Life or something like that. I don't know it, but I saw an article on Yahoo Finance that referenced this guy. Well, I guess he surveyed his YouTube audience or something like that. I don't know, but pretty interesting. I can't remember if I watched the video or not. I think I did. I can't remember. But anyways, his YouTube channel is My Retired Life. Yeah, check him out. I can't remember. It's been a couple months since I saw this article. I figured I'd reference it because I just got the horns of these people, and the same old story. All right. Number 1, they wish they retired earlier. Dude, I hear this all the time. Not just when it comes to retirement, but when it comes to any kind of risk-taking and venture. I wish I would have done it sooner. Now that I know what I know, I wish I would have done it sooner. I hear that all the time. In fact, when I was looking at building start my own firm, people say it all the time. Now, these people were successful, so you know it's kind of a survivor bias, where you're only talking to people who made it, who say, I wish I would have done it earlier. And the people that didn't make it and got slithered their way back to corporate environment, something like that, you don't really hear that much from. But I do hear that. Man, I wish I would have done whatever risky venture. I wish I would have done it earlier. And retirement's the same thing. The interesting thing about retirement is that you're not starting a business, you're actually starting a whole different lifestyle. You're saying, look, I'm going to stop the day-to-day income coming in, and I'm going to live like I was before without the income coming in. Scary. You know, the great abyss, you're like, man, I don't know where I'm stepping into. I'm on the precipice looking down. I have no clue what's going to happen. And then on top of that, every paycheck that goes in that you get, you're not really getting a paycheck anymore. But every 2 weeks, I remember when I was at USAA, you know, I put, what they match, 8%, something like that. So 16% of my salary every year going to my USAA account, my 401k. Regardless if the market's going down or up, I was buying more shares every 2 weeks. I just remember like it was yesterday, every Thursday. We got paid on Thursday. Take out the trash. I always said, man, there's another 16%, divided by whatever, how many, 26 paychecks, whatever that is. I said, man, that's probably putting the max in. Can't remember what the max was, say 24,000 a year, forgot. You know, so every paycheck was $1,000 a month going to my 401k. Makes it a whole lot easier to deal with when the market's going down, when you're still contributing $1,000 a month to your 401k. $1,000 a paycheck to your 401k. Now it's the exact opposite. Now your 401k is plateaued, which is now an IRA, and now you're pulling money out. Woo! When the market goes down, it makes that much more scarier, which is why the barbell strategy works. All right. Number 2, they wish they would have spent more money earlier in retirement. 100%, dude. And like this guy's surveying his YouTube base, so it could be survivor bias here, i.e., people who retired, relatively content with retirement. Generally speaking, more men on YouTube than women. So it's not a scientific sample size, but it's interesting nonetheless. So these are retirees, and generally speaking, if you're watching YouTube, you're probably financially secure. So I can't imagine a lot of people, delivering Uber who are 74 years old are going to be watching a lot of retirement videos necessarily. So just keep that in mind. This is survivorship bias. This isn't called survivorship bias, but a skewed sample. Be it as it may, they said they wish they would have spent more money earlier. 100%, dude. I can't tell you how many people, their parents, they don't need their RMDs. They got more money coming in than they know what to do with. Yep, happens all the time. On occasion, like a guy I was talking to yesterday and his wife, they got to take care of, they financially help one of their parents a little bit, $500 here and there, some groceries and whatnot. But generally speaking, people when they retire, they spend a whole lot less than they thought, especially as they get older. And it's, Aunt Grandma says, hey, Jimmy, I got more money than I know what to do with. I don't even need my RMDs. Very rarely do you have, Jimmy, I need $500. On occasion you do, but very rarely. Mostly Grandma said, Jimmy, I got more, I don't even want my RMDs. Why are they making me take it out? It's like, Grandma, why don't you give it to your grandkids for heaven's sake? Well, I don't want to because I'm worried about running out of money. You're not even spending what you got coming in now. How would you worry about running out of money? All right, and number 3, they wish they would take better care of their health. Yep. A lot of people, man, their work literally stresses their health. They're getting fat, they're getting surly, their stress is going through the roof, their blood pressure is going up, all this stuff. Not good, man, not good. And a lot of people, they retire, and I hate to say it, but it's almost too late. It's almost too late to fix that. Some people just die within a couple of weeks after retirement, months, because their bodies are just spent. Don't let that be you. So that's why I tell my wife, she comes home for her job, I said, man, you got to get some exercise, sister. And she don't like what I said, but she knows it. Because I said, what happens is she'll start putting on some weight. And I'll tell her this, I'm just saying, let's get some exercise. Go downstairs and get on the treadmill or something like that. Because she knows it. She tells me this. I'm not saying it because I think she's ugly or anything. I don't. She's smoking hot. But I know when she doesn't get exercise, she doesn't feel good about herself. So I say, hey, man, let's get down there and walk on the treadmill. Get out there. And I say, whatever. And she knows it. But when you're freaking coming back from a job that makes you tired, makes you like, oh, man, the last thing I want to do is hop on a treadmill and get in the gym. It's important, man. It's important to do that. Find the time, even 30 minutes. Just get out there for 30 minutes. Even just do some planks. Just something. Get that body moving, man. Go for a walk, listen to a book on tape, something like that. Just get out there and breathe that fresh, cold North Georgia air. Cold out here, my friends. Cold. Where are them horses at? Nay! Nay! There we go. I'm not here out there today. They don't love me anymore. They're like, oh, here comes Stinky Josh. All right, number 4. They wish they would have traveled more. That's not for me. Charlotte likes to travel. I don't. That's why I have dogs, so I can stay at home. But I don't want to travel. I mean, I like traveling in the United States. But I don't like going to the airport. I certainly don't like going overseas. Europe, kiss my big fat behind. No desire to go to Africa. No desire to go to Asia. No desire to go to South America. No desire to go to Europe. Only place I wouldn't mind going would be Nova Scotia, Canada, and then good old US of A. I'm content right here, baby. But a lot of people wish they travel more in retirement. See things that they always meant to do, and now maybe they're too old, they can't. I was talking to a guy today who's starting to get claustrophobic on airplanes. You know what I'm saying? Now, this guy's traveled a bunch in his life, so I don't think it's going to be a killer for him. But he's like, man, I've flown a million times. Now, just suddenly I start getting claustrophobic. So his traveling days on the airplane are behind him. I'm going to take the hat off because I'm starting to sweat. Trump Vance. How dare you, Trump Vance? How dare you steal the election? The election was stolen by Trump Vance. Fulton County, we stole the election on behalf of Trump this time. Fulton County, Georgia. And number 5 was get a hobby. Whatever your hobby is. Whatever you want to do. I got tons of guys out there. They got shops. They're out there all the time just freaking doing stuff I can't begin. Like just redneck engineering as best. I love it. My hobby, frankly, is doing YouTube videos and reading. That's what I like to do. I like to do YouTube videos and I like to read. I'm always thinking about YouTube videos to do. So if you guys got ideas, let me know. Usually, if you have an idea, someone else is thinking about the same thing. So let me know, because, I'll never run out of ideas, but I also want to do videos that, people want to watch. I did a video. Sometimes I'll do videos on monetary policy. I know that will never get any views. I just know how it is. So, but I like doing them, but it's just not very successful from a YouTube perspective, but they're fun for me to do. Anyway, you gotta get a hobby. Woodworking, lumberjacking, working out, YouTuber, trash can guy, vote for Trump Vance, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, find yourself a hobby. Completely agree. But you want to retire to something, man. To something. Be out there in the garden, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Just get out there and do something. All right, God bless. Love your thoughts. Do you have any regrets? Not just as a retiree, but just any regrets of staying at your crappy old job or anything. I'd like to hear it, man. All right, we'll see you.